All right, guys, this is Paul Singh, the market speculator with bullsonwallstreet.com with the free weekly swing trade report. Key development as we open, we're set to open here on Monday over the weekend. SPY futures were down almost 1% here. And at least at the open, we're going to close below the 50-day moving average for the first time since early November 2016. So first time in about 5 months here. We're set to open below the 50-day moving average. Key level here with the next level at the old highs here around 229. So some room to fall. And then if we were to break that level, we could go all the way to the 50-day moving average, which would take us to levels we haven't been again since November here. So we're going to watch this very closely. What we want to do is watch how the market closes. Maybe we get an intraday move today and this gets invalidated and we're back up over the 50 and everything is fine. If not, there's some potential shorts to be had. I just went over them in the trade report for Bulls on Wall Street Swing Trade Report members. I'm going to go over a couple of things this morning with you guys here. One is VIX, and VIX tends to spike when the market is selling off, and we actually have a VIX position right now in the trade reports. If you look at UVXY here, our entry was around 1760, I think, somewhere in there. Now we closed at 1822, and today we're set to open around 1950 or 1960. So we're already getting a pop. Going from where it actually started to move around 16, VIX is up over 25% already on this little market pullback. Now, if the market really starts to pull back, you're going to see a huge spike in VIX, and it could go up to 25, 30. You can see when the market sells off, VIX tends to make these really big moves. So very low risk, high reward play. Even if you lose, you just lose a little, but if you win, you can win really big. So if you think the market is tanking here, think about a VIX position. You can also go long an inverse ETF. So if you want to short, say SPY, you could use SPXU. And you can see already SPXU is popping. You would actually go long SPXU. Now we are in TZA right now, which is essentially shorting IWM, the Russell. And you can see here the Russell has been lagging and down again. And then so TZA is a leveraged inverse ETF, and this is set to pop to 20. So anytime the market is tanking, take a look at VIX. Take a look at some of these inverse ETFs in the indexes and sectors. You could also look at financials, biotech, semiconductors, all these different areas here. We're watching those very closely in the trade report, but that's kind of the go-to move here if we start to sell off. So pay attention to where SPY closes today and think about taking a position in an inverse ETF, leveraged if you want a bigger move, or one of the VIX ETFs. So that's it for the weekly report here. Next week, we'll recap this and keep an eye out on the blog. I'm also going to put out some new blog posts as well. I'll talk to you guys later.